I know Chinese is so difficult, especially when you're starting out. Hey everybody, so today I just wanted to talk about how I passed my HSK 3. Yay! It's something that I've been working towards for a little bit now. I've been studying Chinese off and on for about, I don't know, 7 years. I study and then I stop and forget what I studied and then I have to start over again. But yeah, consistently I've been speaking Chinese and studying for probably the last, I would say 3 years, because I was dating my husband and then we got married, and now I consistently speak Chinese every day to my mother-in-law and sometimes my husband and also my baby girl. So for HSK 3, I started studying for it at the beginning of this summer 2021, and yeah, I did really well. I'm proud of myself. So let's get into it. So the first thing that I did to help me study was to write down a ton of, well, you can't really see that there, to write down a ton of flashcards. So basically what I did, these are some of them for my HSK 3. Basically what I do is I write the Chinese on the front, and then the back I put the pinyin, and then under here I have the English. And also, if I don't really understand the word, or if the word has multiple meanings, or if it's part of like a sentence structure, then I also write the sentence structure underneath the post-it as well. And I just do multiple colored post-its so that I can kind of separate them into, I think I have 4 or 5 colors here, and I just learn them like by each post-it color. Sometimes that works for people, or you can separate them into like nouns, verbs, adverbs, all of that. Yeah, so I practice these a lot. Every night I went through them with my husband for probably at least an hour. He just held up the card, I said it, he corrected my tones. Also, I just wanted to mention that my husband and I are going to start an Instagram called Chasing Chinese. It is currently up right now, but we just haven't uploaded any information to it at the moment. We will start to do that next week, and we're going to start to teach Chinese as well. It will be all levels, so beginner, intermediate, and advanced. We'll have lots of Chinese short stories and vocabulary, lots of Chinese reels for learning different sentence structures and phrases and like fun topics, all of that. And yeah, we'll do pictures so we can talk about different aspects of the culture and tradition and festivals. And so if you guys are learning Chinese, I hope you take the time to follow our Instagram, and if there's anything that you want us to talk about, definitely feel free to let us know. And the next thing that helped me learn, this is the HSK 4 version, which is what I'm studying now, but you can find these on Amazon. I found like a free download of this one online, so I just printed off some chapters that I'm doing now. But yeah, you can also just buy the original book on Amazon, and there's HSK 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think I saw 5. I haven't really looked for 6, but maybe that one's on there too. Yeah, this one's great. In all of the books, they just have different ways, different activities to show sentence structure and to learn vocabulary. Yeah, these are really great if you can go through this. Another thing that helped me with HSK 3 are simple books. So this one is my daughter's, Gudong Lila, and yeah, they just have like simple little stories. Children's books are great for learning characters and simple sentence structure, so I always read through her books. And also I have this one, Chinese Traditions and Festivals. This one is great because it is only 500 characters. So basically they only use like beginner to intermediate level characters, and that's what all of the stories are in here, and I have them both written in traditional and simplified with a vocabulary list. So I really like this. This book is great. This one I got in Taiwan, but I've seen on Amazon you can find other ones that are like this with the limited characters, and yeah, they're great. Also, if I can find some of these books online, like the ones that I got from Taiwan, I'll also put the links below so you guys can take a look. Other things that really helped me with the HSK3 are YouTube. I really love the YouTube channel Everyday Chinese. I'm pretty sure they have all of the HSK levels, or at least I know like up to 4 or 5 that I've seen there. And they're really great. They explain all of the vocabulary, the sentence structures, they give you lots of examples, they separate it into different sections like nouns and verbs and all of that, so that's a great one. I'll link that below as well. And I really love Instagram for learning Chinese too. So some of the pages on Instagram that I love following for Chinese are Chilling Chinese, Miss Lin Chinese, takeaway_Chinese are really good for like little short reels. And also other people who are studying Chinese like me, Loopy Linguist. There's another one I really like. Let me see if I can find her. My Mandarin Studygram. She puts up like great little things with Chinese where she does stories, and she'll ask you what something is in Chinese, and then you have to pick the character or what it means. So I love that type of thing. Just my main thing is just always having Chinese in my life, I guess. Like whatever I'm doing, whether it's watching YouTube, Instagram, TV. I watch a lot of Chinese dramas. I can link some of those below as well, some of my favorites. Yeah, Chinese books. I'm really lucky because my family is Chinese, so I always hear Chinese here. I always speak with my mother-in-law, my daughter, my husband. That's another thing. If you can find Chinese friends, like go ahead and make some Chinese friends and you guys can learn from each other. It's great to find other people who are studying. I love doing language exchanges. Yeah, italki.com is great for some language exchanges. Basically you just go on there, put in that you want like a community tutor for Chinese, and you can also mention in your profile that you're interested in an exchange, so that works. Also, a lot of universities have a lot of language classes and humanities faculty which specializes in languages and culture, and you can always find people who are looking for language exchanges there. Sometimes you're able to like post on their bulletin boards, so maybe check out your local universities and colleges and see if there's anybody there to study with. Yeah. HSK3, I found it wasn't hard. I don't think the sentence structures are very hard. HSK4 I find is a lot harder. But yeah, so I'm mostly focused on knowing the vocabulary, being able to read the vocabulary very well because I struggled a lot with the reading section. And just trying to do as much listening as possible through watching TV, YouTube, etc. So yeah, those are my tips for passing the HSK3. If you are studying for HSK, let me know below what level you're on. If you have any questions about the HSKs up to HSK3 or 4, I could probably answer them. So just let me know below. I hope you guys are having a great week. I know Chinese is so difficult, especially when you're starting out, but just keep to it. If it's something that you really want, you can definitely do it. It is something that gets easier with time. After you learn some characters, it starts to become a lot easier to recognize sentences and all of that. So just stick to it, and I wish you guys the best.